How different between Shika and Dake? As you see here, we have Shika and Dake, but have the same meaning only. But the truth is different. So when will we use Shika and when will we use Dake? In this video clip, we will learn about the detail of Shika and Dake. As you see here, we have the sentence, the first sentence and the second sentence. For the first, we will learn about how to create the sentence by using Shika. The first sentence here they say, ローマ字しか書けません。ローマ字しか書けません。Which means, I can only write Romanji. And the second sentence, they say, 英語しか話せない。英語しか話せない。Which means, I can only speak English. So, you will notify that when you use the shika, after the shika should follow by the negative verb or negative form of the verb. For example, for the first sentence, they write, after shika they write kakemasen. And the second sentence, they also write the negative verb hanase nai. So every time you use with the shika, you should change the verb to be the form of the negative form. And it also have the meaning of only, as you see here. So I hope that you understand about how to use shika. And the next we learn how to use dake. As you see here, we have the two sentences that using dake. The first sentence, they say, ローマ字だけ書けます。ローマ字だけ書けます。Which means, I can only write Romanji. I can only write Romanji. And the second sentence, we have the sentence like, 英語だけ話せます。英語だけ話せます。Which means that I can only speak English. I can only speak English. For the dake, you see that after the dake is not the negative form of the verb, but is the positive form, or just the normal verb. You see here, they say kakemasu, not kakemasen or kakenai. And the second sentence, we also have the dake hanasemasu. After dake is use the verb hanasu or hanasemasu, not hanasemasen or hanasenai. So this is the difference between dake and shika when you use. But we will learn about the truth of the between. What is the difference between shika and dake? In here we have the two sentences that write in shika and dake. The first sentence they say, ローマ字しか書けません. Which means I can only write Romanji. And the second sentence they say, 英語だけ話せます. So the first point that the difference is the verb, the form of the verb. For when you use with the shika, that means you should change the verb to be the negative. But when you use with the dake, you just write in the normal form. Now you see here, hanasemasu, not hanasemasen. So this is the first point of the difference. And the second point of difference is when you say romaji shika kakemasen, that means you 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 can only write for romanji, but maybe you can read hiragana or kanji. But for the second sentence, it say eigo dake hanasemasu, which means you can only speak English and you cannot speak another language. This is the difference. If you say eigo shika hanasemasen, that means you can only speak English, but at the same time, maybe you can speak a little bit of Germany or a little bit, or a little bit of Japanese if you use the shika. But if you dake, that means that only. If you say ego, that means only English. But if you say ego shika, that means only English. But at the same time, you may know another language but a little bit. So this is the difference between shika and dake. So I hope that you understand about how to use shika and dake, when will you use, and how to create the sentence by using shika and dake. Thank you very much for watching my video clip. I hope that you understand about how to use the between shika and dake. If you have any question, please comment below. I will be happy to answer your question. ありがとうございました。